Set my heart on fire.
Hello everybody, so back here No One Stew. As you guys may have realized, I have not done an episode of this series in quite some time now. And there's a very good reason for that. I've said this in the past, just for anyone that's new. This series is not, it doesn't have, a date when I'm going to, release a, episode of this. I am currently doing 2 series at this time, and I just don't know if I can fit this in. I'm trying a new schedule, and I'm liking this so far, and, I don't know if it's staying or not, but it's most likely will, and I'll let you guys know by the weekend. But just in case you guys don't know the schedule, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday will be American Truck Simulator, and Tuesdays will be Car Mechanic Simulator 2018, and Thursdays will be a random video, where it's, a new game that, I want to try on the channel, or, a vlog, or something like that, or maybe returning back to one of our, really good series here. But with that being said, let's go ahead and hop into this game. Now, I have picked 3 coasters out for our, for our coaster reviews here. Don't mind that. That's just regular coasters. I think this is updated. I don't know if this is actually, I think, there are some new coasters in here we might actually try out, because I'm seeing some new things here. Which is very, very interesting. They just released a update for a certain coaster, so there could be new coasters in here, which is really, really cool. But the ones we are going to try out, I did download some new coasters. Don't mind these. We will get in them eventually, but I've been playing this game a lot more, getting around to it, and I thought, might as well go ahead and record some of this. These 3 coasters are what we're going to be doing now. Well, 2 of them are coasters. One of them is a fairground, as you guys can see. And I'll go in detail with the fairground, showing you around. It is really, really cool. I've been in the fairgrounds, and it is just amazing. I will have to show you that, but you guys got to wait for that. We have 2 coasters in line here. So we have the aeonian, I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong, GCI torm, and of course the No Limits 2 fairgrounds. So let's go ahead and hop into a coaster here. Of course, it's going to be our first coaster. This looks amazing right now. It really looks awesome. As you guys can see, the little I will put an arrow to it, but the way the hill is, that's new there. It has never been in the game before, and they just released, that update, so that's pretty cool. I don't know what it's exactly called, so if you guys know what that's called, please, leave a comment below, tell me what it is. It's like a little platform or something like that. You guys see it, of course, when we get up on this hill here. But I'm going to go ahead and shut up and and just pretty much watch the coaster, so we can get a proper review on this. I've said this in the past, when I do these episodes, I'm quiet during the coaster, because I try to watch for, if there's any faulties or anything like that. No, I'm not a coaster engineer or anything, I just, just my opinion, pretty much, of what needs to be fixed. This is absolutely awesome. I would love to be on a coaster like this in real life. It would look so awesome. Ew. I like this so far. It's a really, really fast coaster. Really, really awesome. I like this coaster. It is a really nice coaster. I give this about a... I'm going to get it a 9 out of 10 because that ending was really weird. It was... That would hurt the rider if that is the case. I don't know if it actually would or not. But that looks like it would really hurt. So about 9 out of 10. You know, it's a really, really nice coaster. I do like this. There's some walking sounds, I believe, to this coaster. I don't think that is actually the case. I'm hearing, you know, some other sounds, which is pretty cool. You know, it's something that no one else adds on to their coasters is, you know, sounds and everything, you know, like people in the background. I wish you can actually add people on these coasters, but unfortunately you can't. That would be really awesome if you could. But 9 out of 10, definitely a good coaster. Need to work on that, you know, ending back there because that's like ridiculous. But other than that, I think it's a pretty cool coaster. Alrighty, let's go ahead and move on to our next coaster here. I will go ahead and give it a thumbs up, might as well. Let's go on the GCI Tome. And I believe this is No Limits 2 version. Or at least, I don't know, you know, how many versions there are. It just says No Limits 2. I'm not sure about that. Don't take me up on that. There's not very many coaster games out there, especially not like No Limits 2. So I don't know where this coaster would be. This... Not all trains could be assigned the blocks. Let's go ahead and get on the right view here. I don't know what that's about. That's a pretty cool camera. What the hell? What the fuck? Huh? Okay, I have to show you that, guys. That's ridiculous. Oh my crap. Oh, that's ridiculous. Hold on a minute, guys. Really nice coaster, 10 out of 10. Not too bad at all. I don't know what the warnings are about, but I gotta show you this, guys. This is ridiculous. What the fuck is this shit? I've never seen a camera that big before. Like, that. What? Unfortunately, I cannot get over in this fence. I don't know how. Let me see if I can get over to that other side. There has to be some way I can get over there. I gotta show you that ridiculously fucking camera. Wow. Is there anything that, you know... I don't think there'd be enough power to cover that. You know... For a camera that size. That doesn't exist. Let's see if I can get over here. Sorry this is taking a long time. I am running right now. Nice lake. I like this. Beautiful scenery, though. God, this is taking so long. Okay. What is this shit? I don't even know what to say about this. This is bad. Like, how would you even power something this size? Like, that's my question. That's ridiculous, but like I said, no matter what the scenery is, it's just a coaster that we judge. So no matter if it's ridiculous like this, or, it's beautiful like this, we only judge a coaster for what it is. So the coaster 10 out of 10, definitely a nice coaster. So let's go ahead and move on to the thing you guys probably already been waiting for. And that is the fairgrounds. Now this thing is really, really cool. I really like this. Now this does take a long time to load because there is a lot here. If you guys would like me to go into detail with this, there is a lot you can do with this. You can control every ride. You have your own, little control panel and everything else. You can do all the rides manually. It's pretty cool. If you guys want me to do a full detailed, how to do everything in this, this, like, fairgrounds or whatever you want to call it. I can't really call it a coaster because there's no roller coasters in this. But if you'd like me to do a detailed, thing on this, definitely let me know. And I'll just go through, showing you, what there is to, how you do this and everything like that. It's actually pretty simple. I learned it very, very simply. I learned it in like 10 minutes in trying to do this. So it's not hard. You have the help screens to teach you how to run all the rides and everything, and which I will briefly show you that, guys. But this thing is just really cool. I'm sorry this is taking so long to load. There's so many things that's loading in and everything. It just takes a long time. Alright guys, so I was not going to have you guys sit through the loading screen. That just took about like 2 to 3 minutes, so that was just ridiculous. So I was not going to have you guys sit through that. But as you guys can see, this is the fairgrounds. I have no idea what these are. I really don't. I'm not going to go into those because I don't want to fuck everything up. But this is where you begin. You can go out here. I've never been out here before, but if you get, if you exit a ride while it's running, I just learned this recently while playing this today. You go to a first aid, which is kind of like awesome. Like that's the most realistic. You cannot exit a ride when it's running, obviously. But let's go ahead and get detail with you guys with this. Alright, so as you guys can see, this is, I don't know what to really call this. I don't know what to call all these rides, but I'm just going to go walk through here real quick, showing you all what there is to see. Pretty damn awesome if you ask me. It's the first fairgrounds that's ever been in No Limits, and I think they did a pretty good job at it. Really, really nice work in my opinion. Go ahead and go over here. We'll go over there that real quick, but we're in just a minute. Alright, so as you guys can see, this is the high energy. I don't know where they came up with all these names, but this is the Ferris wheel. Now I do not know how to operate this. It's the only difficult ride in the whole fair. Is the Ferris wheel. I don't understand this Ferris wheel very well. If I can figure out, I'll definitely show you guys. If you guys want to see, how everything works here. But all other rides besides the Ferris wheel are pretty simple to use, even that is. But that's, for a later time. We got more to show here, so let's go over here. Now there's like a little city that you can go walk through. I may have to show you that, I don't know. Sorry about the loud music. This is the top spin. This is the breakdown, which is actually my favorite ride. I think it's actually kind of cool. As in reviews, this is a 10 out of 10 because there's nothing like this. And it's just really, really detailed. I'll go ahead and get in a ride here and show you, you know, what there is to see here. I'm gonna go in here. So this is a control move out of the mini. Remember, everybody has their control move. You just have to find them. And some of these you just have to press the space key and jump because they're so low. The character does not recognize that. You can close this door. It takes a good couple of tries, but you can. Now, to enter this chair, you press E on the keyboard. And if you want to control this ride, this is the automatic mule. You have to turn all these off, which is just the left button on the mouse. So you just turn all these off. And now you have full control over the ride. Now this is like a soundboard that actually works. Go ahead and turn this music off. Yes, you can turn that music off. This is the lighting. You got your strobe, which is space key. You got all your different colors and programming lights. You got your blue, yellow, green, red, and of course white. And of course everything on this control panel you can control. Well, not these. These don't do anything, but these little knobs and of course your emergency brake and everything you can control. So let's go ahead and show you the help menu real quick. So as you guys can see, this is the little menu telling you what the ride does, how to operate the ride. So to close the harnesses, you have to press T. It gets that little buzzard saying you can close the harness. Alright, to engage the ride, of course, you can control this, which is very much, you know, like in real life, you want to move it so, you know, people can check harnesses, of course. I don't know how that would work in real life. Don't, you know, take me up on that. But to get the ride operating, you have to press X again. And now you are able to, you know, speed up the ride. I'll go ahead and flip off the lights here. Now you have similar programming. You just choose whatever you want to. You can just do a steady color. It's completely up to you. So let's go ahead and put this ride in operation now. As you guys can see with this ride, what actually does not tell you. Unfortunately, I'll go ahead and go over this real quickly. You just gotta figure out yourself. It's not hard. I figured this out by myself without any help or anything. But to get this ride spinning is the Q and W key. So I'll go ahead and click that. And now the ride is operating. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and go into detail with you guys. So there is actually a smoke effect for every ride. When the ride is operating, you can press T again and it operates the fog machine. And of course you press space to operate the strobe lights. And you just keep on pressing Q until you can speed up the ride. Now whatever you want to do with this, go right ahead. No, it's your decision. As you guys can see, this is realistically you not started at like full speed and just hit the, you know, you're start out slowly, but it's just whatever you want to do with it. This is maximum speed for this ride. And of course, when you want to slow it down, you press the A and S key. The A is to get the, well, how do I explain this? The A key is for the disc, and the S key is to make these cars go in circles. Like for instance, let's go ahead and slow this thing down so I can explain to this more. So this is to make it go in circles. At least I think it is. It is, so this is to get the ride, you know, spinning. Go ahead and slow that down. And W is to get these cars spinning. You can go as fast as you want. But that's just boring. Alrighty, so, and some of these rides ask you to do this. You have to do this in order to get the harnesses up again. But you have to press X, and it raises the harnesses again. It's just pretty, you know, self-explanatory and detailed. Now, when you want to leave the ride, you don't have to do this, but of course you have to put it back in automatic, and the automatic will take over. And of course, you can leave the, and this is just your normal help panel for, you know, No Limits 2. But yeah, this is a pretty cool, you know, area. You know, it's a pretty cool fairgrounds. Very first fairgrounds that I know of that's been in No Limits 2. This you can just find on the Steam Workshop. Just search up fairgrounds. I'm pretty sure you can find it. Anyways, like I said, if you guys want me to do, you know, a full tour on this, definitely let me know. But until then, I'll see you guys later. Bye.